Talking travel.
Yes, Scoot.
Steve,
Great
how good
airline,
is that?
isn't it? Yes.
We've flown it. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yes, have several times.
And I think Garnet is going to be impressed with the luxurious seats and
Yeah,
the Dreamliner is just a different sort of plane, aren't
It's
they?
just a wonderful way to fly on the Dreamliner.
But you know what?
Yep.
You've been on an amazing train.
Yes, yeah. I was on a train, a luxury train journey through South Africa. It's called Rovos Rail, and I'm going to talk about the guy that developed it later on, the owner and developer, because he's just a very inspiring man. But Rovos Rail, it's got several train journeys. The one I did was from Cape Town to Pretoria, so the very sort of bottom of South Africa up to Pretoria is the capital. It's quite close to Johannesburg, and it's just the most amazing train. It is a luxury train. It's a tourist train. And you're pampered from the moment you get on. That's it. You go there. This is the waiting room. You get your champagne and your canapes, and then you walked across to your own carriage at Cape Town Station. Beautiful carriages these. They build them themselves. That is my little stateroom. As you can see, it's quite luxurious.
Your little stateroom?
Well, anything compared to me is little, but no, it was lovely. This is what the last carriage, because part of it's a lounge carriage and it's open air. This is the dining carriage. Oh, the food on this train journey is absolutely brilliant.
Looks beautiful.
And there we go, you see. And the thing I like about that last carriage is there's no windows there, and you sit there. This is another lounge carriage.
It's all air conditioned, I'm assuming.
It's all air conditioned apart from the last bit, which is open. But if you're a photographer, it's ideal because you're not shooting through glass.
What are the benefits of going on this? Why would I go on this train compared to taking a car or a different mode?
For a starter, you don't have to drive, but you're being pampered the whole way. You don't travel the whole time. It stops several times.
So you do have a few stops.
Yeah, well, they've got to change. They've got to change locomotives and stuff like that, and you do sightseeing as well. But the scenery is terrific. South Africa is a beautiful country.
How long were you on the train?
I was on the train for 2 nights. This is some of the scenery that we passed. We left late morning, and we had 2 nights on the train, and we got into Pretoria about midday a couple of days later. A lot of this is the Karoo, it's called, this central part of Africa. It's very much like crossing the Nullarbor Plain, except that you have mountains and stuff like that. Oh, this is down in the wine region near Cape Town. Beautiful wines in South Africa. But you can see the colours at sunset. It's just a beautiful trip.
Was it comfortable?
Oh, very comfortable.
You know, trains tend to move a lot.
No, it's a very, very smooth ride, but it is built for comfort. This is sunset.
Oh, that's incredible.
Beautiful lake, and then the next shot we have are all these flamingos. There's tens of thousands, possibly hundreds of thousands of these flamingos.
I'm assuming this is a stop that you did?
No, we stopped just before there at a little town. Because we had to have an hour, because they've got to refuel and re-water and everything.
The train.
But the service there is fantastic.
What's the food like for someone?
The food is absolutely brilliant.
Good variety.
Yeah, wonderful. Oh, this is one of the stops you do. You do sightseeing tours, and this was at Kimberley, which is the diamond capital of the world. And this is at the old diamond mine, the original diamond mine. They've got a little village. A township that's set up, and this is where you walk up to to overlook what they call the big hole, and there it is, and it's an immense. It's not the biggest hole there. They had much bigger holes than this, but it's just an amazing, and that's the town of Kimberley. It's quite a rich town because of the amount of diamonds there. This is downstairs, and this is down in the mine shafts itself. And you just go there, and this is a museum they have there, but you see a lot of the original diamonds and the different cuts of diamonds. It's just beautiful. But I'll getting back to the meals. You have a very good breakfast, you have lunch, you have dinner. The dinner lasts 2 hours. It's about 4 courses.
Plenty of time.
all your drinks are included, all your food is included and your drinks, and during the day you go and sit in the lounge car and you can drink, or if after the meal you can go to a lounge car and have cocktails.
You were on there for 2 days.
2 days.
If someone wants to do a longer trip, can you do different
Yes,
lengths?
you can.
Oh.
They've got an enormous number of trips. They've got some that go into Namibia. They've got some that go up through Mozambique and into Zimbabwe to the falls there, Victoria Falls. They've got others that go right up into Tanzania to Dar es Salaam. They've got several that go through South Africa, which are golfing tours. So if you're a golfer, every day you stop and you play a game of golf. There's so many different itineraries. It's fantastic.
It looks like an amazing trip, a luxurious train. And for someone like me that doesn't do cruises very well, I get seasick, it might be a different alternative.
It's certainly a different. It's like cruising on rails, really, because it's that same sort of thing. You're getting your luxury accommodation. It's very comfortable because your room has its own bathroom, etc. And then you go out and you enjoy the journey. You can sit in the lounge car or go to the back of the train or sit in your room and watch it all day. But I want to talk about Rowan Voss. Rowan Voss is the guy that started this thing, and he started it back in 1984, and he's built it up. That's Rowan here. He is an inspiring guy. That's the worst photo of me I could possibly find.
You look happy.
Well, I was. I just
2-hour meal.
Because I got a private tour. Rowan gave me a private tour of his facilities in Pretoria. He's got his own station. He's got his own workshops. They build their own carriages. They get their own locomotives. They've just bought 8 locomotives from West Australia because the gauge is 3'6", which is the same as West Australia, and they're doing them up because he wants to run his own trains. Now, to get onto Rovos Rail, Rail Plus is the Australian agent for them. railplus.com.au is the website to go to. Have a look at the itineraries. Oh, they're breathtaking. But I have to tell you what, I love my trains. This is one of the best train journeys I've ever seen. You see the best of South Africa. It is extraordinary. You're treated royally on this train, and it's one of those train trips that you just don't want to end because you're enjoying it so much.
It looked amazing. Now, I know you went to South Africa for 3 weeks.
Yep.
Is there any more on the South Africa?
We'll do some more South Africa in a couple of weeks because I went to so many places.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yes.
Steve, your website, if people want to find out more information.
Yes, Steve Collins, travelcorrespondent.com. I don't need an AU. I'm international.
You're international. .com, eh? There it is on screen.
I'm a .com. You're a .com.au, aren't you?
I am. Oh, what a show-off. And you got to go on that wonderful train as well. Looks good. Thank you very much. We'll see, of course, Steve in a couple of weeks' time with more travel.